Good afternoon to all YouTube subscribers. I'm Justin Fleming. I'm here to give all of you my review on today's Young and Restless Happy Wednesday. It's Wednesday, January 10th, 2018. And I'm here to give all of you my review. Michael arrives at the Abbott house where Jack is irritated. He doesn't know where his sisters are before court. In the club, Tracy tell Maddie they need her Uncle Devon's help. He's in a meeting, but Matt takes Maddie's call. Tracy and Ashley hope they can find a Murgeron file that will help them derail Graham's plan. Up in Hamilton Winters, Maddie gets the Murgeron boxes and leaves the sisters to start their search. Tracy becomes frustrated after a while, and Ashley tells her to keep at it. She hopes Jack will fight like hell in the meantime. At the courthouse, Jack rants to Michael about Graham forcing to exploit Dina's weakness. Michael assures him it's only their choice to keep her safe. Graham arrives with Dina and sends her inside. Jack lashes out at Graham, who insists she should be there. The case is about her. Jack can't wait to see the smug look wiped off his face. Graham counters the judge will side with him. Michael stops Jack from lunging at him. After Jack gets air, Michael warns Jack to leave the court if Graham baits him. They enter the room where Dina assumes Jack is John, and it's their divorce hearing. Jack tells Michael they must deal with his mother-in-law, her own reality, and orders him to wipe the floor with that bastard. They wonder again at Tracy's and Ashley's absence. The hearing gets underway with Michael and Graham's lawyer giving opening statements. The Bloodworth's lawyer points out that Dina's daughters didn't show up. Jack takes the stand and recounts how Graham stalked Dina and got her to hire him as a means of seeking revenge, then later kidnapped her after she suffered a heart attack. Under the cross-examination, Jack and his sister's estranged relationship with Dina is highlighted, as well as the lack of family unity at Jabot. The attorney then details disturbing incidents Dina has been involved in: the stabbing, the fire, the abduction of Christian while under the Abbott's care. This sets Jack off, which leads to the judge threatening him with contempt. Dina stands and hollers at the judge to leave John alone. She failed him and had numerous affairs. She wails about leaving her children and says she deserves the worst punishment imaginable. Looks like Jack has been punched in the gut. The judge calls lawyers into the chambers and they can decide if they can continue. At the club, Tracy is set to give up the search when Ashley reveals she found something. She just hopes the hearing isn't over. In the courtroom, Bloodworth's lawyer is set to continue, but Michael requests another minute with his client. Jack confides he hates putting his mother through this. Michael tries to downplay the revelation of multiple affairs and says Dina's outburst may have helped their case. Jack decides he'll have to concede. Just then, Tracy and Ashley arrive to confer with Michael, who informs the judge they'll proceed, and there is new evidence. He submits a manuscript of Dina's journal, which she describes her feelings as her relationship with Graham began and developed. As an excerpt is read in which he gushes over her new friend, Graham, whom she just met on a yacht. Another 6 months into their relationship, as Dina questioning if his insincerity is all a performance. Later, she no longer trusts him, realizes he's after her money, and rewrites that she needs to sever all ties. The journal indicates that before she had the chance, she was diagnosed with Alzheimer's. In the next excerpt, Dina wants to see her children and apologize, but has convinced that Graham is the only one who will look after her and mentions changing her will. The judge adjourns to consider the new evidence. The Abbotts are busting with confidence as they wait. They call them back, and as Graham's asked to take the stand. Graham testifies that the suit brought against him is a waste of time, then reveals that he and Dina Mergeron are married, making him her next of kin. Now let me give all of you my final thoughts on today's show. Alright, Dina is, first of all, Dina is forgetting who her children are. I mean, it's impossible she will remember Graham, it's impossible she will remember Graham over her own children. She's only known him for a short time compared to her own children. Alzheimer's patients remember people have been in their life the longest before remembering people they have been there for a short time. And even though Marla Adams is doing a phenomenal job playing the part, it's time for this to start moving the storyline along. And please, can somebody please get rid of Graham? Just get rid of him. I mean, he's a jerk, piece of crap. And what else? And how on earth did Ashley and Tracy have time to read Dina's entire memoir cover to cover, put sticky notes to mark relevant pages? I mean, as well as highlight relevant pages with color with a highlighter. Not to mention that several copies of that thick memoir had made all relevant parties in the courtroom. Please, it's unbelievable. I mean, stupid. So that's my little review for all of you on today's Young Wrestlers. All you do is subscribe to me, Justin Fleming. Have a good afternoon. Hit like, comment my video. And in a few minutes, in a couple more hours, I'll be doing my review on today's Bold and Beautiful. So subscribe to me, Justin Fleming. Have a good afternoon. I'll be doing my review on Bold and Beautiful in a few hours. Subscribe to me. Hit like, comment my video. Peace. I'm out of here.